Hello everyone, welcome to another Windows 11 build. This is Windows 11 build 22000.71. This is a very exciting build I have to show you today. First off, there's a couple new noises I noticed when playing around. I just downloaded this release yesterday. I just downloaded actually the Windows 11 beta yesterday. So this is the first couple things I've noticed. So when we try to change the volume as well, probably should turn this back up, is when you unplug a device, when you plug one back in. Some new interesting features. So there's some new changes. There's a new widget that that Microsoft put in here for us to play around with. It would be. Why is it still in a different language? Add widgets. It should be the. Well, I don't know where it is. I can't find it on mine, but there's supposed to be a entertainment widget. I don't know if maybe that's just a bug. These builds do have a lot of bugs, so possibly that might just be one of them. Again, sorry for the microphone. That is not the greatest. I hoped I can get it fixed, but it just so happens that the one I use is not what I needed. Also, here's a few things that I noticed. Um, where'd it go? Time and language. Language region. Just so happened that this was put into St. Bartholomew. That's not where I am, and that's not what I want. So that's just something I just happened to notice. I don't need that. Here, these are my preferred languages. I've had these on here for the last couple years on my computer. I just personally like it just a little better. However, there's another thing with Game Pass. Game Pass is not available in your region. I don't know why that is. I've been doing some reading, and they said that it had to do something about the location I'm at, but I have my region set to, but I changed that all. May have to do a reset because also the widgets are also not working the way it should. There should be an entertainment widget, which what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to see a new. You're supposed to see a new movie available in the Microsoft Store. This will take you to the. If you click on the movie, it'll take you to the store page with more information about the movie or the show. I believe it's only movies, but I could be incorrect about that. There's new menus that this new menu has been updated just a little bit more. I can see it go. It's now see through. Used to be in previous builds. It used to only be black or white, depending on what I have dark mode on mine. So that's personally the way it is. So there's also they're trying to also test a split button for making new folders or files. Personally, I don't use those. That's just something I don't want to mess around with. So that's that. Also, the taskbar preview. So let's go over OBS. This kind of goes also off the design phase against settings. Used to be where it also wasn't really part of the design. So that is that. There's some fixes for some people who are interested in the fixes. Here you are. The taskbar. If you drag an app, it used to open up the app when you dragged it or closed it. It no longer does that. So that's pretty cool. If you long press this is with the touch enabled. If you press for a long time on an app icon, it should open a list of items to jump to. I don't know. I'm not personally on a touchscreen enabled device. My screen doesn't do much because it's not touchscreen. So here we are. This menu that used to pop up if you right clicked the start icon and then taskbar and click somewhere else. So every so often it would not close down for a while or it would not close at all. Now it does fairly reliably. Shift and right click puts up this menu now. It used to put up this menu. So that's fun. That's actually a useful tool if you're into those types of commands. And it used to also be a problem where let's look at my other computer here. Must have restarted randomly. I don't know, maybe Windows Update just went on. Anyways, hovering over a mouse on some of these previews used to make your mouse slow down. It no longer does that. That's pretty cool. There was a problem when you're using multiple desktops that, which is, if you don't know, you can switch between different desktops to multitask. I don't know how many you can have. Looks like you can have quite a few though. So that's actually a cool feature because you're trying to multitask instead of having to have everything on one desktop. You can have everything just a little bit neater. Have your gaming on this one. Have your Word and your Excel on this one. And then if you want to have another one for like your Google or your YouTube or anything else, that's pretty cool actually. But if you had a window open in both desktops, it used to actually show that you had multiple windows open on the same desktop, and it was really confusing. If you're using certain styles or certain fonts, every so often there would be an X put into areas that it does not belong in. You can tell this is not scripted. What? So here you are. This flies up. And every so often this can stay. This would stay. If you went away, it does no longer does that. So that's also a cool feature. And again, another mobile feature. Every so often, if you click on the taskbar, it would unexpectedly change quick settings, or at least highlight quick settings. And there's also another fix where Windows Explorer might crash after hovering over one of these icons, which is really weird, but that has been fixed. Every so often, this date here on the flyout would not be synced with this date here. I might set as date, month, year. That's why I've always done my times, and also 24-hour time. So the way to go. Every so often, I didn't know this was a thing. Hold on. Is this actually a thing? I don't care about Windows security right now. I'm trying to figure out if this is a thing. Settings. Let's see here. change lunar in. Yes, if you have the lunar calendar. I didn't know that was actually even a feature on Windows computers until just now. Looking at my notes again, I just kind of copy and paste from the build notes, and I took some things that were kind of combined them, but I never really paid much attention to this one. I didn't think about it. I was thinking like a moon, but there's actually a lunar calendar, right? I didn't know that was actually a feature, but there you go. Anyways, every so often, people won't be able to see the lunar calendar. Oh no. Is it gonna not put the lunar calendar on now? Or is it just gonna be stuck there? Well, let me just be something for Microsoft to look into then. Would it be? Of course. Let's see. Traditional. I'm going back. So it looks like it won't. It's not fixed. There's another bug where, see, we're learning on the fly. This will not go away, which is interesting. Every so often, this background would just the taskbar background would just go transparent for no apparent reason. That has been fixed. Right clicking the focus assist icon. Focus assist. Where is focus assist? There you go. So now this shows a context menu, so you can adjust that. So for a big update for my look computer there, it's just running updates. It was really slow. And that's the other thing we can talk about Windows updates real fast. I know I'm going kind of on a tangent. I do not like how Windows updates will slow down your computer if you have not ran them. I understand it might be in the RAM or in the disk. I don't care. It's annoying, especially when you're trying to do productivity, like video editing or gaming, and Microsoft just downloads updates, which I don't mind. The problem is that the updates do not or should not slow down your computer. It should download the update, and you'll never know until you go into Windows Update, and whoa, it would say you have to do an update. So you're gonna like, whoa, I have to do an update. You're gonna hit restart, and there's an update, or you're gonna hit shutdown. There's your update. Not it slows down your computer to the point of like, why can't I do anything, right? Which reminds me, there's a whole nother thing I noticed in this build. Task Manager has had a logo change. Look at that. Actually, I like that logo change. So add that to the list, I guess. Microsoft Store has also received a little bit of update. Not much. It's just a little bit different from what I remember. Edge is Edge. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all the same. Calendar, I don't really remember the calendar logo. This looks different from what I could possibly remember. But anyways, let's try to keep going. The settings app has been fixed where it doesn't crash on launch anymore. The volume mixers and the sound settings. So, did I catch that on video? That was really weird. Anyways, I don't know what I did. But the sound, this bar, I like the noise. It's a little more responsive now than what it used to be. I'm going to change with your active speakers right there. I actually like that idea. They just fixed some non-functional links. There's a power and go to system here. Power and battery. And it finally says battery saver is engaged when it's not. That was a problem. Honestly, this build though is kind of starting to look better and better. I have always had set a high performance power because I do a lot of video editing on here. The quick settings. This used to crash when you went into here. It's pretty fixed. There's some grammatical errors they fixed. There was a couple of links missing in the settings. There was a problem where colors were not fixed when you went between light and dark mode, which kind of caused problems with text and other stuff that has been fixed. Some of the themes were fixed where they don't have certain areas where it's just completely messed up. This is for the touch version, but there's a issue where the pen menu was not in sync with the actual feature. The accessibility settings have been fixed just a little bit. But File Explorer, this is interesting. Clicking the command bar twice, let's go test this out, will now close any drop down that appeared. Whoa, that's actually pretty cool. New command bar will appear with certain processes, and they fixed a issue where the File Explorer context menu would just stop working in general. Search. This app right here. Honestly, I like search. The problem is, I like search when you're trying to find like an EXE, like McAfee, right? It's not here. I don't want to go through my files. You go to search. Whoa, McAfee's right there. That's pretty cool. Even though I don't use McAfee, it just came with my computer. I just haven't dealt with the uninstall. Probably should do that sometime. But they fixed an issue where you couldn't verify your account. And hovering over the search menu, if you have multiple monitors, you used to go on the primary monitor, now it will go on your second or third or whatever monitors you have. Also, the search should also work if you open the start and wait a minute. Oh yeah, so what happened was it didn't quite work when you had some of these features when you started going through here. Now you have also, let's look at some of these other ones. Calculator, I don't think that's any different. Alarms and clock is definitely different. Notepad is really different. Paint is different. I'm surprised they have Paint when they have Paint 3D. It's just doesn't make much sense to me. File Explorer has received just a little bit of a facelift as well. But some of the widgets, they fixed quite a bit of the widgets now. Widgets. The traffic one. Let's see where that actually takes you. It takes you to some traffic. But this was didn't go off of like light or dark mode. Sports, the esports widget is also going with light or dark mode. Some of them can be stuck in a loading state. That's no longer the case. That's about it for that one. Just got this. The Alt Tab menu got stuck once every so often. The narrator, I won't turn that on, but because that gets really annoying really fast. I was also having problems. They fixed all that stuff. The most used, the recommended is having problems. They fixed this. They have this up it here as well. you press Windows and Z, and you'll have a snap layout here, or you can have this layout here. Well, I don't like this layout, but I guess some people might. To start this menu here was having a reliability issue. I have this problem in the past. Ooh, I don't like the power button here though. I would like it right here. Microsoft, possibly. Can we have it right here? I like that so much better. I can kind of see how it's faced though, the same way. I just don't care much for it. And there is a problem when you're upgrading to this build from Windows 10 or installing updates. Some features maybe, removed. That's just a feature though that they're talking about applications. Yeah, that's kind of the risk of using these builds. They're fun to use, but make sure you have a backup. Don't run a computer without a backup. Don't take it anywhere. Or if you don't take it anywhere, if you don't want to lose your data, and you don't have a backup, that's kind of the biggest mistake I see people do. Is they don't back up their stuff, and then they try to do something like this, and it deletes all their data. I've heard that happen once or twice. Delete all the data on their hard drive during the install, and they were kind of stuck. So there are some more problems though. Watching the settings app. I don't have a problem with it. So sometimes there's a green flash. Sometimes the button to rename your PC doesn't work. The settings will crash if you have facial recognition set up and you try to set it up again. The reset this PC button Windows recovery does not work. Fire Explorer will crash when you are in the Turkish language. Can I get this actually to do this real quick? I'll show you all what I'm kind of more talking about. Time language. Turkish. I have no clue what I'm reading. Shouldn't take that long. But Turkish, please. Oh, the battery charge has to be at 100%. So we're saying there are two very weird variables, but we're only at 90%. So it's just saying it should take. Shouldn't take that long. So we'll let that happen. The search menu has some good bugs. The widgets board every so often will appear empty. The sort install features are not working. The rating reviews also might not be working as well. Windows security. This has been an interesting one because change it's already starting to mess with me. No, that's time and date. Language and region. English. Alright. Windows security. Yeah, it just so happens that sometimes it says that hardware security is not supported, and also there will be some other problems. Some features will be turned off when you restart your computer, which is kind of weird. And also, So some people who are reporting that some translations for a small subset of languages is not working correctly. But other than that, there's not really much else I have to say. Other than, can we get this fixed now? Can I like not install it, please? Well, I guess I just will install it later. This has been a long video. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, you all have a good one. Hopefully, we can do more of these Windows 11 videos. This is pretty fun. Looking at what's been changed. It's been a longer one, but that is that. Thank you all.